Moving on now to page 11 from the state examinations example paper. It says there for question 7, shown below is the 3D model of an ice cream machine. Now, it would be important to read the question here because you can see there it's a 3D model, and without reading, the danger is that you would rush in and start drawing a 3D sketch of that. But if we read the question, it says, in the space provided, draw a well-proportioned freehand sketch of the elevation of the ice cream machine in the direction of arrow A. So it is not looking for a 3D view of the ice cream machine. It is looking for an elevation. What would you see from an orthographic projection point of view if we were standing in position A, looking in at this, getting an elevation of the ice cream machine? The other point to note would be that it does specifically state freehand sketch. If there is any evidence of using drawing equipment in this question, you will lose 50% of the marks straight away. If there is any evidence of drawing equipment being used, 50% of the marks are lost straight away. So if we look at this, the main body of this is going to be a vertical line. A vertical line here, there'll be another vertical line on the other side, horizontal line on the top and a horizontal line on the bottom. And you can see here, I've just roughly sketched that there, that I have my vertical line, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, gives me the main body of the ice cream machine. Then looking at this tray here, this tray down in this area here, as we look in at it, is just going to appear as a rectangle. So I have drawn the outline of a rectangle here. But we have these little tray indentations inside the ice cream machine to collect any falling ice cream that comes out. So that's going to give me an area of hidden detail. So I have just drawn down a small little line here and a small little line here, and that there will be hidden detail. We have this quadrant surface, right? We have this curved surface coming in here, and then there's this horizontal surface intersecting that. So if we look over here at this drawing, there's that line, which is the line of intersection between the curved surface coming in here and this flat surface underneath. It gives us this line going all the way across our drawing. And then finally, we have a little rectangular area here with a cylinder and then a cone coming out of the top. So you judge this by eye. Halfway in and equally spaced from either side, we draw a rectangle, and we draw a cone shape on top of that and a cylinder on the bottom, right? So that will appear, it's a cylinder in reality, but it'll be a rectangle on this drawing. And then on the drawing, then these sides will be very, very gently sloping in. It will be wider at the top than it is at the bottom. So you draw a rough sketch of that. Make sure that you're happy with the proportions of it before you heavy it in. So once you've roughly sketched it, get your pencil and then heavy it in. And again, it should be very evident from the drawing that has been drawn freehand, right? And that the lines aren't perfectly straight, and there's no evidence that you've used drawing equipment to do that. Again, just to note that we have our hidden detail line running across the bottom, which would be those lines inside the tray that you would not see. And again, just to emphasize, to read the question carefully, that it says draw an elevation, a freehand elevation looking in the direction of arrow A, and not to assume that you're to do a sketch and draw a three-dimensional sketch as shown in the diagram. Always read the question carefully.